Welcome to ATP Customs. Well, today we are still working on the 78 C10 Chevy. We had to do all new valve cover gaskets, just playing with plug wires. Those plug wires are not quite long enough, so I may have to get another set. We had to do a new caliper. This one was completely seized, and I put a new caliper on it, and then it turns out that the line is collapsed inside. So we have to do all new brake lines. They're not really fun to do on this thing, but it's got to be done. And the stereo is finished. Mr. White's got his body work done. We're not going to paint this door yet until we're done everything else, because we have to blend into this fender a little bit and clear coat both. But let's fire it up so you can hear it. So for stereo, so we ended up going with a Kenwood CD player with Bluetooth, because this gentleman likes to listen to his CDs a lot still. We have a set of Ultimate component speakers that I had laying around for 20 years. Those things sound just amazing. It's a set of 5 1/4s with some tweeters. We have the Soundstream amplified 10-inch sub behind the seat. We actually had to alter the seat brackets to fit that there. Then we have the bass controller just right there, and some 6x9s in the back corners behind the seats. And it sounds amazing. Now, I had no idea what this little sub box was going to sound like. Very impressed. If you guys are running a little standard cab like this, it's a really good investment. Go see the guys at Auto Sound Plus. That's who we got it from. Brad. Mr. White, what's the other guy's name? Okay, he doesn't remember. So go see Brad at Auto Sound Plus in Vernon. Those guys will hook you up. Definitely worth the money. So just a quick refresher on what this thing is. Soundstream, 500 watt. This is an amplified sub box, 10-inch PSB.10A. Highly recommend it. Sounds amazing. I actually did not think it was going to sound that good. I bet it's double what I was guessing it was going to be. So I would definitely use Soundstream, and we will definitely use Auto Sound Plus. Brad, thank you. Good bunch of guys. We'll be going over there more. We had to get all our wiring and everything. It is a very difficult time for car audio shops, not being able to get amplifiers. They had no amp kits in stock because they haven't been able to get them. So we want to support our local car audio shops and keep them in business. They are surviving off of doing, the auto start installs right now. And thank God boat season's almost here, because they get a lot of business doing boats. Everybody that I know here has filled their boats with stereo equipment. I do have a really awesome Supra to feature this year. It is one of the first boats I ever detailed for this company, so I will be doing a special feature. He is just finishing his new garage for it. So we're going to be doing some garage features pretty soon, but we got to wait till his garage is done. That boat has 21 grand in stereo equipment. So that'll be a cool feature. But you don't get to see that till it comes out after springtime, whenever that is. Oh, yes. We also had our friend Doug. Came in and tuned the living crap out of that carburetor. That was a Slayer quick fuel 660 carburetor. It's basically a 4150 Holly. All the Holly parts are exactly the same. But that right out of the box gave us nothing but grief. We had to change the power valve. We still have to play with the jets a little bit, Choke was way off. Lots of little tweaks. But Doug does his thing. And it runs amazing so far. We haven't gone for a test drive yet. That will be once we get the brake problem solved with the brake lines tomorrow. Or possibly the next day. I forgot. We have a Suburban coming in tomorrow. And we also have to do new fuel tanks. I have a brand new set of fuel tanks for this thing because they have some kind of sand, dirt somewhere in them. It's got multiple fuel filters on it. They've tried to drain them, but still crap in there. So we're just putting new tanks in. New tanks are like $140 each. Something silly. Not even worth cleaning the old ones. Oh, we also, yes, we got the Honda CRF70 running. It still needs some carb work. That thing sat for 4 years and the fuel smelled like Varsol. So we drained the fuel out of the tank, we drained the fuel out of the carb, put some fresh stuff in it. It's got a new plug and it runs, but it's still having a little bit of hesitation issues. So it does need a carb rebuild. And that is a V-Rod. We just have a lot of crazy weird stuff coming around. So, there you go. Chevy C10 is almost done. Hoping it'll be done by Friday. What's today? Today's Tuesday. We should have that thing in paint and polished. I've had a request from Mr. White to do a polishing video. A few guys out there would like to know how. They're just getting started and have never polished before, so I'm going to try and talk them into that on this one. And as soon as it's done, we're going for a test drive, see what this thing's like. It should be pretty good. And then when it comes back, next time it comes back, we get rid of those ram's horn manifolds and the bottles with the 1 7/8" exhaust on this thing, and actually put headers and a real proper exhaust system on it. So that's really cool. I love designing and picking out the parts. Mr. White likes building them. So there you go. Thank you for watching. And please subscribe. Have a wonderful day, you guys.